Okay, here are some motorcycle memories from October 2024. Touring Spain. Why do we tour? It's to escape the everyday, the emails, it's headspace, empty roads, and of course getting away from the foul, disgusting British weather. It's cheaper ferry fares in October as well, which is a bonus. About £200 less than travelling in the summer. So that's a win. The first stop on this ancient city Spanish hustle was Salamanca, which is a bit grey and cold actually. You can get some poor weather in the north of Spain. Salamanca is interesting. There's a bit of graffiti everywhere. Some of it's nice. There's 3 or 4 motorcycle dealerships if you want to pop in and have a look at those. And there's also quite a nice motor museum, which is kind of car biased, but they did have a nice military motorcycle exhibition, and there's quite a few little Spanish bikes there as well. Next day, up early. Oh yeah, one thing is you get that underground car parking thing at most hotels in Spain, which is great bit of security for your bike. And then it was onwards, taking the lesser roads to Segovia, an ancient city that I think the Phoenicians might have built long before the Romans were there. Fantastic riding there, and it's absolutely mind-blowing as you trundle down into the city centre when you see the aqueduct that was built 2 millennia ago. It's even more beautiful at night time, and it forms a natural hangout square where people are just eating, drinking and relaxing. It's brilliant. I stayed 3 nights in Segovia because I wanted to really relax. I rented a small apartment in a courtyard complex, and it just lets you explore the city. This is about 50 meters from where I stayed, overlooking the walls, and it was just a short walk down towards the aqueduct and the main shops. Spectacular sunsets, seeing the hot air balloons take off every morning. It is an absolutely stunning city, and it's walkable too. Then I made a day trip out to Avila, and that's a real El Cid of a place. If the weather does get warm, you can park the bike up, take the little tourist train ride. You can also ride in through the city walls and park right in the middle of Avila. There's some dedicated motorcycle parking bays as well there. I explored all the roads around, going down to El Barraco, heading north as well, exploring beautiful farmland, valleys, some twisty mountain sections. This is what touring is all about. It's escape, and there's so little traffic compared to the UK. There's some very nice ham and cheese sandwiches too. It's absolutely, yeah, it's pure freedom. It's very addictive. There's a modern term, isn't there, headspace, and I think I kept stopping and yeah, okay, looking at the bike, looking at the scenery, but just, I don't know, just like bathing in the scenery, the experience of it. Now, then I took a day trip to Navacerrada, which is an old ski resort, long since abandoned. It's about 3,000 meters up, so you might get some rain. The weather was a bit foggy, a bit tricky in places, and the roads are a little bit slippy, but the road up there to the summit, I think about 150 bends, hairpin sweepers, everything, and then I made a really nice loop of about 50-60 kilometers all around and went through Rascafria and other places, came back on myself. Just spectacular riding up in the mountains, and again fairly low on traffic, some roadworks and things there to catch you out. You can do it with sat nav, you can just follow the signage, follow your nose. It's a great ride out. So goodbye to Segovia and heading north ultimately back to the ferry port at Santander, but stopping off at Valladolid. Didn't take the auto routes, the toll roads very much, because the normal roads, what we would call A roads in the UK, are beautifully surfaced. There's not many potholes. You can make good time. Valladolid itself is quite industrial on the outskirts. There's quite a nice city centre, quite historic, but very convoluted one-way system. I eventually found my hotel by stopping and following Google Maps on foot. But worth staying there. It's also, like most major cities in Spain, it's very safe. You'll see the police everywhere, day and night, and it's totally safe to just walk around, get some food, hang out, take pictures. Nobody bothers you. It's quite a refreshing change. Again, finding more headspace on the way back, just stopping in a lot of small villages, finding, you know, a cafe for lunch and just relaxing before that big ferry ride back home. Golden memories, golden October, and hasta luego. See you again, sunny Spain. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.